GTR wheels. So right here we have Fernando.
What up?
What's up? What's up? How you doing?
What's up, brother?
Damn. Let's check out these coilovers. So we're gonna be installing these coilovers on this car. Stance coilovers and BC coilovers. So he actually got these from George. So 1.6 G37. He got those from him, and we're gonna be putting them on this car. These are stock. This is stock right now, right?
Yeah. It's got the only thing it's got is the IBAC springs.
Oh, okay.
But the struts are stock.
Okay.
Yep.
First, we're gonna jack up the car right now. We're gonna start on the passenger side, and then you already have the springs on the bucket, right? You said.
Yeah, I got IBAC springs on it.
All right, so we're gonna debate whether we're gonna leave those springs on the rear on, or we're gonna put the other ones on.
Yeah, we'll see. Either way, I just don't want to go too low because I don't want to.
All right.
All right.
So we're gonna be keeping the stock EBAC, or what do you call it? EBAC?
Yeah.
IBAC. Whatever they're pronounced, because they're a lot taller, and just so we don't have any rubbing issues with the GTR wheels, because when you first got them, you were rubbing just because of the tire size. And then when you went one size lower, and I actually ended up doing a slight fender roll on these fenders before. And yeah, just so we don't have any rubbing issues, especially right here in the bumper. That's where I would remember I saw I would rub. We're gonna try to avoid that and keep the IBAC springs in the back, because they're a lot taller for sure than these. Look at that. So then in case you guys are wondering, this is a 17 millimeter bolt. So is this one up here. So you're gonna be using a 17. This one has a nut that's part of the shock. This one down here, I had to use this to hold the other end so it doesn't move. All right, so we sprayed some W40 on that one because that's on tight. So this is the original shock still. So yeah, don't want to strip that bolt. So we're gonna jump into this one where we need to, oh shoot, you got this brace. It's gonna have to come off to get
to the bolts.
The bolts down here, the 3 12 millimeter bolts right there. And down here, we need to remove this bracket, this, and then these 3 bolts. Get this out so it can all slide out. Got these 12 millimeter ones up loosened up here. And then we're gonna go down here and put, I think it's the 17 as well. Nope, not 17. So it's the one slightly bigger. These I think are 14. And I think this one should be, what do you call it? I think a 3/4. And that takes off this bracket right here. And this was a 3/4. So the shock is ready to come out, and we just left one bolt up here. All right, so we're gonna be loosening this sway bar link to loosen this up, and then we can get the shock out right here. All right, so we were able to finally get this one out. Big pain in the ass on stock ones. So we had to loosen up the sway bar link and all that. So we had to loosen this up. Take these 2 14 millimeter bolts off for that bracket, and then that loosened the pressure off this. As you can see, it actually came out right now, so it goes back in pretty easy. And then we were able to pull the shock out. And then right now we're trying to measure out the size on how we want this one, because you only want to go about 1 inch, you said?
Yeah, just about 1 inch.
And lined up how they are right now, it's like at about 2.5 inch drop. So we're gonna adjust this one to be a little bit higher, and then we'll put it in. All right, so we adjusted it. You can see all the new rings there aren't dirty. We expanded it, so it's a little bit taller now. It's about 1 inch difference from that one. So we're gonna pop this in right now and put everything back together.
There you go. Oh. I'm gonna try to do that one. You got it? Yeah. Okay.
So many bolts and tools.
Almost there.
There we go. Put this in here. There's that. Alright, putting back the bracket. Everything is re-bolted up and tying down here. Stands coilovers. Alright, good to go.
Works. After WD-40.
Yeah. Alright.
It worked.
There we go. That's all I needed.
Perfect.
Look at that. Smooth as butter.
Yep.
That one's out. And we just need the 12s from the top. Oh shit, came down with the whole shock. And there's the rear one. Oh yeah.
Oh my
so much
God.
more easier than the other ones.
There are the bolts
We
right
got
there.
EC for the rears. Let's see the difference on these. These look about the
They're
same.
actually about the same. Yeah. All right. So
One
those
problem.
are cool. Uh-oh.
This one has the built-in nut, the welded-in nut.
Right.
This one doesn't.
Okay.
So we have a bolt, but we don't have a nut. So let me check to see if I have a nut for it.
Okay.
Right, yeah, this one's right.
So it is right. Okay.
This one's on the right. So this one, we're gonna do the same?
So yeah, let's do the same. Let's
Alright.
just do halfway. It's what it's called a Mickey Mouse right there, but it works.
It works.
Little extension on the jack because it doesn't reach. Just to get to that bolt.
Done with the other side, we're about to start the driver's side. Passenger side's all good to go. Let's get into it, into the driver's side. We're gonna do the front one first because that's that one's the harder one. The rear, we don't even have to take the spring bucket out. So we're gonna leave that be. We're just gonna replace the shock. So that one should be fairly easy, hopefully like quick 5 minutes. Front one, different story though. As you guys saw on the other one, on this side, we had a little more trouble with that. So let's get this thing out and let's get started.
All right, part two.
Part two on the hard one.
There you go.
15. Okay. That one. Set these three to the side. We'll put them in here. Close that bracket. Alright. So we got this coilover out. Come on.
This one was a lot easier. Oh man, look at that.
And we didn't have to loosen the sway bar link.
Nice. Look at that.
Learn from it. Alright, so we got the stance coilover that we need to loosen the ring so we can adjust it. Alright, let's see. Alright, go for some. Go for it. Alright. There we go. I think we got it. We got it. We got it. All right, got the shock back in. Just gotta put the bracket back on and tighten all the bolts. All right, so about to get started on the rear. We got the 212s on top again. Right there, and 17mm on this one. So got this one out. So that one's out, and we did not adjust the rear these, so this one just goes right in. All right, bolted up, ready to go. So we're just gonna put the wheel back on, drop the car, and go out for a little quick test drive. See how she does.
Seriously.
Ooh, going faster than I thought. Okay. All right, car's good to go. He's gonna go on a quick test drive, see how she drives. Fronts do look lower though.
They do, huh?
Yeah.
Not hitting anything.
So far, so good. It's taking it out on the back roads.
Feels so much different. This thing turns so much better, man. How about can't go?
Take a right here.
Oh man, you know, with these wheels, I didn't feel it as responsive when I first got them. Now it's night and day, bro.
Nice.
Look at this thing. Oh man.
Right. Here we have it. It did go slightly lower in the front, huh?
It did. You can see.
Yeah.
You can definitely see it lower on the front.
Rears are still about the same,
Right.
but you got that stiffness that you wanted, like that more for better cornering.
I like the way it looks in the front now.
Now the car looks more like angled downward than what it was.
See that? So it's like right up of the rock. Oh yeah, it's actually, yeah.
All right, guys, so that's gonna be the end of today's video. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.